Alrighty, this should pop up in a second, I believe. There we go. Awesome. G'day and welcome to Church Gaming. I'm William J and welcome to Dream Daddy. I'm gonna just turn down my volume a bit there. Always with the stream fails. So continuing on from last time. Last time we moved to a other side of town with our daughter Amanda. We met a lad called Brian and we tried to one-up him in a Pokemon style battle. Met an old high school friend called Craig, which is super buff. We met a guy called Matt at a cafe. And there was Hugo. I think it was Hugo was the teacher or something like that, English teacher. Oh, hey Foxy. Hey Foxy. Look at that camera. How's it going, mate? Alright, let's actually just kick this off. I'm gonna turn it down even more. This game is super loud. Continue game. Yes. Kakarot. Oh yeah, I named myself Kakarot as well. Oh, because we made ourselves look like Goku. Oh, holy dooly. Alright, here we go. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Maria Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. Cat hair. Wait, I still got that cat hair there, apparently. Momo, what are you doing to me? Alright. I'm pretty hungry, can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Oh. Should we make it at home? Or let's go to the mall food court. Mall food court would mean we'd probably meet another sexy dad. I reckon let's go to the food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad make his daughter, take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing, singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. That's okay because sometimes that's what kids do. That's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you. Give them some credit. Give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Sonorities and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine, he's fine. We pull up at a stoplight and I eye Amanda, she's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell whatever it is. She doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to go to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'll get it. Okay. Awkward. Who are you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yeah. Do you like Noah? It's so cringeworthy. I could see this actually happening, man. What? No! Dad! I can't believe you would! Dad! I mean, jeez! Why would you? Gross! Sorry. Just asking.
Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend.
Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Oh, man. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. It's never too early to invest in a personal IRA. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, missy. Heck yeah! Better. Oh, man. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here.
What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream?
I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos?
She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive.
We order a giant pile of chips and an unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
Whoa.
These are bad. These are very bad. Give me one moment. I am just changing a little setting there. Boom, done. Okay, yes. Changed setting. Now I can see all chat. Okay. These are bad. Very bad. But also strangely delicious.
We have to eat through the pain.
We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while.
Can you explain memes?
That's the wrong voice. Can you explain memes to me? I'm so bad at switching between voices so constantly. Oh man, memes.
So, which meme?
Oh, the memes. I should have said maymays or something because then it would be even more like I don't understand what they are. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. You're so dad.
Dad, it's complicated. See? Memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that gets less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death.
I am such a dad, Foxy.
And what's worse than that is that the movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes for them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny.
Oh shit, what up?
Dad, please!
Oh shit, what up? Oh man. Oh, the dialogue in this game. Oh man.
Anyway, changing the subject, where to now?
Want to go to that goth store?
What?
You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of the establishment? Oh, what's that place called? Foxy, help me out, man. You've got one in America. Oh my god. Hot Topic. Got there, man. Reference to Hot Topic. I got there.
I don't know what store you're talking about.
You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets that are basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements in the 70s and 80s.
Dude, you gotta be more specific.
The one you threw up in that one time.
Oh, that one?
Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
Yeah.
There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda.
I'm so proud.
Speech!
Amanda?
Speech!
Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. Ah, the Tween Store Hot Topic. Yeah, Foxy. See, we can't shop there in Australia, man. They don't do international shipping. But they have a lot of cool shit, I admit, man. Like, their certified Disney stuff's pretty cool. But yeah, I have to somehow hunt that shit on eBay, man, if I want to buy anything. Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, we have stores similar to that, but nothing too crazy. We actually have a pop culture store called Zing, which would be your GameStop's like sub company, because it's our EB Games. EB Games and GameStop are the same thing. But yeah, Zing's like a pop culture store where you buy pop vinyls and pop merch and all that kind of stuff. It's actually pretty cool, man. But yeah, that GameStop / EB Games wanted to get on that hype train. Amanda stops immediately. Nah, there's just some cool stuff, Foxy, man. Like some cool Disney stuff there that I would love to get for like Talia, because she loves Stitch and stuff like that, and I can't get it anywhere else. And I'm just like, dang it. I cleared my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today. Oh, man, you know what I should do, man? I should do like, thank you all for joining us here today. The commemorating on history moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann McDad had too much blue raspberry slushy and on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Oh, thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping. Slower first and faster and more vigorously. Several other Patreons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Oh, hey, chain wallets.
While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I'll try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in the Dead, Goth and Beyond. Ooh. Pursue the band t-shirts. Look at ironic mugs. Check out the clearance bin for hot deals. I like mugs. That's something I do like, man. I have too many mugs, so I'm gonna look at the ironic mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by an existential fear. If only there was a #1 dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. I'm not #1. Where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Oh, look at this. Very important to me. I knew it was gonna be the goth guy. Over here, a startled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here, man. Alright, so the cashier's not this dude. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? Cause I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I love this voice already. I'm not gonna be able to keep this voice up. I am the manager, dude. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. By post? Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his little coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Datron, 5,000. Yes, I'll buy it for you.
Wow, that was easy. Thanks.
At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the t-shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier.
I love your hair.
The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? Cashier rolls the cashier rolls her eyes so hard. See, they needed to establish that she was a girl. How was I supposed to do a voice for that? Come on, game, pick up. Nah, the dialogue is bloody amazing. I'm just flipping around. Her eyes so hard. I wonder if she'll pull something.
That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands
Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out the store and head home to get some rest. Okay, time for a drink. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Trying to what? Man, I can't even speak. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream.
Oh, cool. Long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers is on. Your favorite, right?
Oh, hell yes! They make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but it's also their hunting ghosts. I thought it said haunting. Also, the trucks are haunted. This episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint and Dogbone, the twin brothers. I can't read this with a straight face because it's so bloody funny. This episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint and Dogboner, the twin brother truck driving ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh man. Oh no! The ghost done it, got control of the truck. I can't steer on the damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter. Try to communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die! I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying, "You're going to die." That's because we're about to die, you! This is odd. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little bit longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint, Dogbone, after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Oh, man. Oh, it's so dialogue heavy, man. So dialogue heavy. I keep trying to come up with new voices. Oh, man.
Morning, sleepyhead.
5 more minutes.
You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up.
Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase.
So you excited for a cookout today?
Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. Nah, I'm gonna beef up my grilling skills. I'll see. This is a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider a good success. Oh man, had a little bit of a burp there. Okay, think we can consider it a success.
Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood?
I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food. I hope that nobody talks to me.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from that cocoon. The social butterfly.
Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
What? No? You have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? Jeez, Dad!
You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I'm always fashionably on time. I'm terrible of overestimating how much time it actually takes me to get to places, so I arrived like dead on, spot on time. A terrible quality. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through the sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down onto the table next to the 2 other veggie plates. Oh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Oh ho ho ho. Welcome, I'm so glad that you two are here. And you poor veggies. Let me introduce you to my family kids. Come over. Come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Oh yeah, children of the corn. Oh man. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. Yeah, twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Jeffrey pecks her on the cheeks and she smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed?
I'll have to go look for him.
What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Kakarot, and his daughter, Amanda.
I shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to attend to. I love her.
Nice to meet you, Mary.
Charmed? Will I have to go over there now?
My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet. Here, let me introduce you around. This is Robert. He lives just across the way. Oh, this is this brooding guy. A haggard man with nursing a glass of whiskey. This is me. I look exactly like this. Exactly like this. 100%. A haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. Hey. Hey, I'm Kakarot. It's nice to meet you. He takes a long swig of his drink. Charmed. Kakarot and his daughter just moved next door. Cool. If you ever need any recommendations on where to get a drink in this town, Rob's your man. I told you not to call me Rob. Jeez. Oh, Kurt Douglas. Right. Did you just say, oh, Kurt Douglas? Oh, man, that's great. Right, go for it. Got it. I'll go for it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye. Oh, yeah. He's not really a people person. Well, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try to find some fruit spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate, and I immediately begin piling it on with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends.
Come on, Dad. We're gonna go party. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school?
But I don't want to have to go through the pleasantries.
Dad!
They're gonna talk about the weather.
Go do it. Make a friend.
But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting.
This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye.
Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Oh, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the coffee spoon? What a cool guy. And mysterious. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't it the guy that's throwing a fit, dead goth and beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Wait a second, all these people live in the cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Oh. Who do I want to talk to, man? I like Damien. Who was Joseph again? Oh, Joseph was, yeah. Matt, Hugo, and Craig, Robert, and Brian. I like David style because I like the voice. I'm not too fond of Joseph, to be honest, but whatever. It's just not my style. Bugger. Who do I want to talk? This is a hard decision. I need to keep the track of the time as well. I need to end this in about half an hour. Oh, I forgot to preface that today's session is going to be just about an hour. I've got things to do today. That's why I'm streaming super early. So yeah, I'm just doing an hour stream, roughly. I'm gonna go talk to Joseph and Damien. Why the hell not? I spot Joseph chatting with a guy from the Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're doing and talking about. I'll walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through while you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warm in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. Kakarot! I was just having a conversation with Damien about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in the rules by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. I love this voice. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second, and I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the other kids in the neighborhood. Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Sorry if I clipped my audio then. Amanda yells back.
I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under one of the specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings.
Oh, the dialogue in this game is off the hook, man.
Bats are cool though.
Pity. Are you enjoying yourself at the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks for putting me in this one. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone's so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation.
I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movies. Does that count as goth?
That would, my dear. I don't believe I've had the pleasure of meeting Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture without curtsy.
My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Hello, Amanda.
Seemingly out of nowhere.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twins appear. They're speaking in unison. I knew it. I knew it. I bloody knew it, man. Children of the Corn.
Hey!
Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever.
Come play with us forever.
That's the voice I should do. Guys, enough with the creepy twin chick. We talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away.
Where do you think they got that from?
Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I could go for some wine about now, even though it's 9 AM in the morning. Who's not an alcoholic? Not me. I actually haven't had wine in ages, man. The last time I had one was a nice Sauv de Blanc. Blanc? I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not a wine guy, but I do enjoy wine. I am not profusely. This is where I would have cut this out, man, because I'm having a brain fart moment. Profusely knowledgeable on it. That's what I was looking for. Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine.
I think I might have taped over the VeggieTales.
Oh man.
I think I might have taped over the VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows?
She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago.
There's probably stuffing in the dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient.
Mary tips her glass to me.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I've squeezed 4 little...
Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
Oh my god.
I'm sure he's fine.
Mary?
Okay, jeez.
Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Whoa. Oh, it's this guy. Dad, can we go now? Listen, have I introduced you to Kakarot yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you! Whatever. That's no way to speak for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian blows. Whatever. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Come right out, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodletters. Oh. Yep. Dad? That's really interesting. Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Can't believe I didn't notice that before. Looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls up a rubber bracelet revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and a poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph's way cooler youth pastor than I thought. Just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with the Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and I know it's Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian right now, but I guess I could live with learning more about Robert. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over here. Shoot. I flash with a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys! Kakarot! Oh no, Kakarot! How the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood, alright? Oh yeah, betcha. Got the living room in the order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game is looking great in high def. Oh boy. Kakarot, have you met Robert yet? I don't know why I'm giving him a voice like this, but young whippersnappers will be fine. It's kind of like, oh man, that's kind of like a Sean Connery voice almost. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares, man? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. Well, just talking about the most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She definitely seems an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. First fish. It's good to see you talking about your daughter. It's good to see you taking. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I just put that too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here, well, things change once you have Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Burns the throat. Well, old Johnny boy and me went out back country. Johnny boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him like tougher out there. Anyway, things go pretty south pretty quick. Johnny boy breaks his ankle and where the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny boy screaming, crying, his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress his wound, but now I've got a firearm carry the 6 foot 100 pounds man over the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to the civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Bright nice stand display. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laughed nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Med and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel.
We gotta get this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked us the doors in. Quick, hit the emergency escape button.
But trucks don't have
emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but now we will have to survive this Arctic tundra. Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like it. Although, I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you.
You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Oh man, the dialogue in this game is bloody amazing, man. Oh, yeah. Robert. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Astral Paranormal Ghost Truckers?
Yeah.
Man and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode when Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and setting the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such a quality reality TV show. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries.
Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make us a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out there in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Jeez! Get on my level! Live a little!
Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from a snack table. They eat them with mock disgust.
Let's go kindling for a fire. Okay! But an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it.
Not an actual fire. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with someone so quickly. I guess Amanda just has that sort of way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that she's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps herself and she just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say that she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have the habit of calling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Kids, right? You gotta love them. You're required to, by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Alright, let's talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. This is gonna be a nice hard one, so I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. I can barely do three voices at once, man. 4 or 5, man. It's gonna kill me. Oh, man. This kills the crap out of my voice. I think I need to keep these ones down to about an hour. Because, like, last time I did this, like, the full an hour and a half. I'm dropping frames, apparently? 0.1%. That's not good. Not good at all. Apparently I'm dropping frames. 160 frames dropped. That's actually not too much, but that's weird. Anyway, like, archive of this would be fine because I'm actually recording this on the side as well. But yeah, that's bloody annoying, man. I wonder why. Maybe my presets are set too good. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. I'm gonna take a little bit more sip. Oh man, yeah. I reckon I'll go a little bit longer and then I'll end it. Yeah, I'm planning on ending it around about the hour. Yeah, it's so many voices at once, dude. So many voices at once, and it's like, I don't want it to be boring. If you get my drift, man, because like if I do that, it's just gonna be. I don't want to keep doing. Talk to Matt and Hugo and Craig, and just keep speaking like this because this is entertaining. Not. All right, let's talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I'll walk over there and say hello. Now, Hugo was the teacher. Oh, well, I don't think it's fair to try to compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they are a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and place. And try to take something like, say, the Rococo period, and compare it to the postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which that work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be busy talking that they don't notice me and Craig. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I'm actually pretty interested in listening to Matt and Hugo. That kind of comparison just illuminates the reason that art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm in comparing one of worked art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than the other if you're evaluating the technical skill from a purely formula standpoint. If I showed you my Matisse, and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would say shows more technical prowess? I'm so lost right now. Shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns. Oh, well, sure. You could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled. But I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had a better painting overall. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm gonna just lie through my teeth because I'm. Oh, how do you mean? Well, the painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse, bro. Oh. That's Margaret. Right, art. Sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about the artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustrations. But we represented the two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto and post-impressionism and the abstractions of beauty of cubism? Man, that's all way above my head. Me too, bruh. Haha, it's all good, man. The cool thing about art is it's all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person who looks at it. That's awesome. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. I will get fired up about this stuff. Kakarot! Oh, you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's super friendly. Seems like your daughter is flirting. Fitting in just fine. Flirting, man. My mind's elsewhere. Matt points across the yard to where man and Daisy and another girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart?
It's a flower crown. I thought you'd like it. Cute.
Hey. Well, there is plenty. One way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and puts it on top of his head. Hey. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over.
Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Haha. Hey, Kakarot! This is my daughter. Hello.
I'm Carmen's sister.
That's a name and a half. Jeez, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm dropping frames like crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna just give me a quick squizzity moment. I'm just gonna check this out. I wonder what's actually happening here. Oh, I'm dropping so many frames. Man, frames are crazy. It's so bloody weird. Give me a moment. I'll check this out. Have a look. Just seeing. It looks fine to me. It doesn't seem anything too crazy. Alright, anyway, there's not too long left in this thing anyway. Man, how bloody weird. I reckon it's probably something to do with my encoding setting. I'm just gonna quickly set this up. Look at this, man. I probably shouldn't be changing this midstream, but stream. Alright, it's video, no? Output. Oh, that's why my profile's on like crazy, man. Alright, I'm just gonna change this real quickly. Hopefully I can change this mid thing. My profile CPU preset was down one too far. I don't know if that will actually switch over, but yeah. Is that still open? Or did I close it? Yeah, I think that's all good. Alright, anyway.
I'm coming, sister.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in a tow.
Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends.
Yeah, actually, Amanda. You remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend? And your teacher?
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. Didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, you're still gonna get me of the jewel and time paper. Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Oh man, that's so many drop frames. I don't know why I'm dropping frames, man. That's bloody annoying. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. Oh, she definitely seems like a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? What? Hugo looks around the party. Eddie must spot him because his eyes go wide. I'm trying to give that guy a French accent, but it's totally not working. I'm just gonna give him something else. Ernest. No. That's a terrible voice. Ernest. Ernest. Hemingway. Vega. Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Hey. Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down halfway the yard. Bro, on the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned half the yard. And then he spread it onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Kakarot! This is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away sulking, his hands in deep shoved in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you too, Ernest. What grade are you in? No, sorry about that burp. Does it even matter? Ernest! Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to your old dudes who blame my generation for failing the economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts his earbuds and storms off and into the corner. Well, that was certainly something. Seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. Oh. I'm so sorry. He's having a really tough time. As much as I want to be a cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Bro, I mean, like, I think as a dad and a cool teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, look, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be cool dad? What? I'm cool? That's a cucumber. See? That right there, you can't say that.
Oh no.
Bro, my kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How do we get to be cool dads? Bro, I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks and sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed! Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda! I'm cool! Right? Amanda just laughs, she keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as I wanted, I don't think it is important to be as a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can all be best friends with our kids, it just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure that our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Even these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with my Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. It's college when that happens. Don't let us eat your time up, Kakarot. Go meet some of the people around the neighborhood. And without further ado, let us work some magic. Just closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work with the greatest of ease. He sets his patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips the spatula in the air. It is easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think that this is my first time in front of the grill? He's working fast now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on that side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Man, I'm dropping frames like crazy. You probably didn't know this, Kakarot. Bro, you probably didn't know this, Kakarot. But Joseph known around here for his gillmanship. Oh, this is unbelievable. Bro, I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Hey. Oh no, the puns! The puns! Let us keep studying his rare quality about him. Must we keep talking about this? Can we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop this. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All the children party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the foods are ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Andrew groans. We all grab food and hang out enjoying a perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild to see how all of us dads in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like a real community here. It really helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. Bro, we're happy to have you here, man. I think we're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all onto Dadbook? Dadbook?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for us dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it. So if you ever feel like to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm old-fashioned dad. Social media goes right over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pups. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play in the lawn. And then it breaks up a fight between Carmen's sister and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Okay. It's probably a good time to leave it there, I reckon. I'm sorry about dropping frames in this stream. It's fine. No, like, I did stream at this at a weird time as well, so not a lot of people were watching anyway. But, anyway, I digress. I reckon it's a good time to end it there, man, because we just got back to the neighborhood. I may or may not be streaming this again tomorrow if you're watching right now. If not, the archive will be released next week. So anyway, as always, if you've liked this episode, smash that like button below. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date with my streams and all that fun jazz. Comment if you want to say good day. And, as always, thank you, lads and lasses, for watching.